Okay, in order to set up a virtual network using a VMware server, first off you open up the VMware server console, which you see open in front of you. From this console you go to host, you select virtual network settings, and from virtual network settings you open up a virtual network editor. Virtual network editor allows you now to create your network. First thing I need to do is create a NIC, so a host virtual adapter. Basically come in here, hit the add button, and as you can see from the drawdown, or the pull down, I have 4 adapters left that I'm not using. So in this case I'll go ahead and I'll pick VMnet 5 and I'll hit OK. New device has been added and we're ready to go. It's enabled. I now come over to the host virtual network mapping. I see that I've got a new device in VMnet 5, and under VMnet 5 I click on the subnet. In here I would now type in the network, and you notice this is the network name, not an IP address for the adapter. So I'm putting in 192.168.50.0 and I hit OK. So this new adapter now has that information. I then come over here to DHCP and I see my VMnet 5. I can look at the properties for that, and at this point I have nothing set up. I can hit cancel, and if I hit apply, see it's telling me to apply it, and that'll bring over the information. Now this will take a minute to install. The virtual NIC being created on my machine now. And as always, just be patient. It will come up. Depends on how busy your machine is and how fast your processor is and all that, but it will bring it up eventually here. So now as you can see, VMnet 5 is up. It's showing the IP address for the network I put in, and now I can look at the properties and I can see that for DHCP settings what values it will automatically assign should I choose to use DHCP. So I can hit OK. Oh, and you can also define how long you want to lease the information. So hit OK. At this point I now have a new host-only VMnet 5. Now if I wanted to get crazy, you can come in here, we could grab 5, we could turn NAT on for that and all this, but I really don't want to do that. I prefer to use host only for this. Okay, so when you're all done, you hit OK, and it's going to be shutting down. Now typically for the Dynamips evolution, I tend to use the router, give them the .1 address. So for my NICs, I like to assign them with a 2. So now in my network here, see all my NICs. And why am I not seeing number 5? Good question. And there it showed up. Just needed refreshed to bring it up. So at this point I can come into 5. I can go into my properties just like any other NIC. TCP/IP protocol, come down here, and you can see it's already assigned it to the one NAT, and I don't really want to do that. I want it to be the 2. You notice it does not assign a default gateway, it does not assign a DNS server for this. And I hit okie dokie and I close it. And just something I like to do, and I forgot to do it in this case, because I also like to turn on the show notification when connected. That way I can see it down here at the bottom and get to it quicker. So now down here 3, 4, 5. That's how you set up